Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Tally Faye. So I got our beans. The beans are almost done, so I'll show you the beans in a minute. But I told you I wanted to try to come up with a dessert, and so I figured a good snack cookie would work with what we're doing this evening and stuff. And so we're going to make a homemade cream cheese cookie. It's very easy. It's kind of like a sugar cookie, but it's got cream cheese in it, and who doesn't like cream cheese, right? We're going to do it. I have everything set up as best as I could get it, and we're going to get this going. So I'm going to put it down here where you can see what I'm doing. So in here I have my, we're going to start off with a half a cup of unsalted butter. Very seldom do I have unsalted butter, so I don't know. It doesn't seem to bother it, but if you have unsalted butter, use it. If you don't sweat it, right? So which is a stick. That's a stick. A half a cup is a stick of butter. So at room temperature. So we have a half a cup of unsalted butter, or one stick, and 3 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. I had to look on there. I mean, a bar of cream cheese that you buy is 8 ounces. I think they have that little one, but I think it's a 4-ounce bar. So, anyway, but it has little measurements on it like your butter stick thing does. So, I cut off 3 ounces off of it, and you put it in here. So, we've got butter and cream cheese in here, both at room temperature. And we are fixing to cream them together. And then we will be adding the rest of our ingredients that I have lined up here. So, we're going to get started getting this creamy. Oh, here's my wooden spoon. We're going to rake this down the sides of the bowl a little bit, and we're fixing to add our sugar, which is powdered sugar. Okay, I'm going to turn it down where it won't sling everything and make a mess. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn it down as slow as it'll go to start with. So we have 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. So we're going to slowly add the sugar in here. It will make a mess if you have that beater on high and drop it in there. So let it get stirred up a little bit, and then you can kick it up. But now we've added our sugar slowly. Alright, now I can turn it up. We're going to beat this until it's fluffy now. Let me scrape my bowl. Okay, now that that's fluffy, let's turn it down and see what it says here. We are fixing to add, we're going to beat in our egg. We're going to do our egg next, and it's at room temperature, 1 egg. Beat him in there, get him all beat up. Excuse me. Dang, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay, we have our egg in there. So now we are fixing to add, we've got our egg going. We are going to add our remaining ingredients, which is, we have half a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. And we have a half a teaspoon of vanilla. We'll let that get mixed in there. And we're going to add our flour. It's so easy. Oh, it smells delicious, y'all. It smells like a, you smell that cream cheese, and so it makes you think of like a Danish. While it's stirring it around in the air like that. Okay. We have 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour next. Alright, I better do it slow, right? Here we go. 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to read these measurements to y'all again in a second. There it is. Get this stirred up. And when we get through with getting this stirred, we are going to put this, I'm going to put it in a Ziploc baggie and put it in the refrigerator for 1 hour so that the dough will chill. And when I come back to make the barbecue cups, we will roll the dough, the chilled dough, into little balls and place them on our cookie sheet and flatten them out slightly, and we'll bake them. Oh, I skipped a process. When we roll the balls, when we roll the balls, we're going to roll it in some really fine sugar. It's called a caster sugar or baking sugar, which I don't have baking sugar. So I just get me either a blender or my little hand, I don't have it out here now, but anyway, one of those little hand crank grinders or something, I'll throw me a cup of regular granulated sugar in there, and I'll just grind it up till it's a little more powdery and stuff and fine. So anyway, we will roll those dough balls in that, and then we place them on the cookie sheet and flatten them out just a little bit, and then we'll bake them at 375. But we have to, first things first, look at that. Yeah, it's going to have to chill so that you can work it a little better and stuff. Let me get this all off of here. Stir that up a little bit. And I may just leave it in this bowl. Why waste the bag of putting it in there? I'll just put it in this bowl in the refrigerator and cover it. And I will let it sit in that bowl and chill, and then we can just take it out of here and roll the balls when we get ready for the cookie time. Let's see. It's mild, but it tastes good. I like it. I like it. I think it'll be good. I do believe they'll be good. You don't know unless you try some of these things. Do not be afraid. I always say that. Don't be afraid. All right. It's in there now. So I'm going to scrape that out of there. We're going to get this in the refrigerator to chill at least an hour. It'll probably be more than that because I don't want to start the barbecue cups too early in the day. But I can do a lot of the preparation. I may have time to make a pan of cornbread and show y'all how to make that homemade cornbread I made. I mean, I have beans cooking. How can you not have cornbread with beans? It's just not right. Right? Let's just set this over here. Then I am going to get, let me take the phone off and I'll show y'all the beans. Here we go. Now look, here is the ham bone that was in there. Look at that. All the meat just came right off of it. I left Lulu a couple little bites on there. That'll be an hors d'oeuvre for her. She'll love that. I must introduce y'all to Lulu. She's another member of the family, right? Or just a part of the family for sure. But here we go. Look at these beans. They're done, y'all. Look at all that. The ham in there and everything, and all those spices and stuff. I tasted of them before I came back on because I wanted to know. And I want y'all to know they are some kind of tasty. That little pinto bean spice thing that I put in there, between that and the bacon grease and the ham meat in there, and then all the regular basics that I put, like, you know, salt and onion and stuff or whatever, they are delicious. We are going to love that big old bowl of them. I'm going to make that cornbread. So, I'm busy day in the kitchen, y'all. I love it. So, I'm going to put the cookie dough in the refrigerator and get it chilling. And I'll get in here and get lined up to make cornbread while we're waiting on everything. And then after a while, we'll make the barbecue cups. And then we'll show the complete meal of everything we had. It's a great day, y'all. It is beautiful. Buzz is working on the garden, getting it tilled and stuff, and planting so many of our things we've been waiting on and ready for. Do you plant a garden? It doesn't have to be big, but you'd be surprised the delicious stuff you can get out of there. Let the kids help you. When they're involved like that, they take an interest. They're interested in the food itself, and you know, that makes them want to try it. When they see it growing and stuff on the vine and all, you know, it's fun for them. Anyway, just things like that. But I will talk to you here in a little while, and we'll make some barbecue cups and show our beans and our coleslaw and our cream cheese cookies and some cornbread.